We've had a pretty nice Sunday overall here in central Mississippi, but that's going to change as we go through the overnight hours. This cold front is approaching our region, and it's going to have a strong line of storms associated with it. Some of those could be severe. We can see we've already got some tornado warnings up into Kentucky and Tennessee, severe thunderstorm warnings as well. So we're in for a night of potentially severe weather. Here's that latest outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. Almost all of central Mississippi is in this level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk. Parts of the Pine Belt are in that level 2 out of 5 slight risk. But wherever you are in central Mississippi or the Pine Belt, you're going to have the potential for severe weather tonight. High winds greater than 70 miles per hour are our main concern, but large hail up to 2-inch size, that's also going to be a concern. Tornadoes are also possible and localized flooding. So all forms of severe weather are going to be on the table as we go through the overnight hours. So here's just a future tracker for you. I do want to point out, I've looked at several models today throughout the day, and several of them have been trending later into the overnight hours. So this is going to be an overnight event either way. This model shows the earliest time of arrival compared to the other one. So we'll use this one as early as midnight for our northwestern river counties, moving into the metro early Monday morning. Either way, even if it's later, it's still going to be an overnight event. Pushing through the metro, heading towards the Pine Belt 5, 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, and then pushing off the Pine Belt potentially as late as mid-morning. So you're going to need to stay weather aware throughout the overnight hours. Be sure you have that phone ringer turned up all the way. You can download that WJTV weather app. We'll send you alerts if a warning is issued for your location. Good news though, after we get past tomorrow morning, we'll just have a few scattered showers here and there. Clouds will start to clear out, and we'll have a nice rest of the day on Monday and Tuesday in store. Here's that timing for you. Late Sunday night, late tonight for those north of the metro, generally around the metro and near the Interstate 20 corridor. Early Monday morning is when the most likely time that these storms are going to arrive. Further to the south and south central Mississippi, as well as the Pine Belt, it can be Monday morning through potentially as late as midday, but right now it is looking more like they'll be out of here by mid-morning. Rainfall amounts, I did talk about the potential for some flash flooding. Most of us should stay below an inch of rain, but if some of these storms start training and going over the same areas, we could pick up 2 to 3 inches in some parts of the area. And tonight, temperatures are still pretty mild. We've got the winds coming up out of the south. That's providing the moisture and the instability needed for some of these storms to become severe. So that's what we're going to be watching for. Now, though, still in the 70s, 75 here in Jackson, 76 in Vicksburg, 72 in Prentiss, as well as Hattiesburg. And tonight, low temperatures will only get down to the 60s. 64 here in the capital city, 66 in Columbia, and 66 in Hattiesburg. That average low being 49 degrees. So we're almost 15 degrees above average. And tomorrow, another warm day is in store. Upper 70s, 77 here in Jackson, 75 in Port Gibson, and the low 80s for the Pine Belt. And if you like the warmer weather, well, this week we're going to get a lot of it with those temperatures climbing throughout the week, starting in the upper 70s for Monday, but then we'll be in the low 80s by Tuesday, even the upper 80s by the second half of this week. I want to go ahead and put this on your radar. We are watching the potential for more severe weather by midweek. Slight risk, level 2 out of 5 for our northwestern counties, so let's track that out. The reason the risk only includes our northwestern counties, it's looking like there's going to be a front that's going to stall out to our north and west, which will keep those thunderstorms for mostly to our north and west, but some of those could clip our northwestern counties. Then that will eventually turn into a cold front, bringing the potential for thunderstorms more widespread for Saturday and Sunday. But for now, our focus is tonight into tomorrow morning. Be weather aware for the potential for severe thunderstorms. Past that, though, Tuesday looks to be the best day of the week with mostly sunny conditions. Those temperatures will continue to warm throughout the week, returning to the upper 80s, and then second half of the week, and unfortunately, we've got thunderstorm chances about every day. So get your rain jacket and your umbrella ready to go.
All right, so we'll be watching it overnight tonight just to make sure and keep everybody safe. And
tonight is the main concern right now. That's what we're mainly focused on. But there is the potential for some more thunderstorms, like I said, for the second half of the week.
All right, thanks, Alston.